So today we will be talking about the basics of HubSpot and what we want to show you in these sessions that you will be watching. You will be having them available, all of them, and this is the first one of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. This training is completely focused on Asendia and how Asendia use HubSpot and all the other tools related to HubSpot, such as Canva, etc. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start this thing. Okay. So HubSpot is a hub that works with marketing, sales, and service, and tries to make sure that all departments work together and achieve their goals together. So we're going to see how everything is inside HubSpot, but from the marketing side, because as you know, Asendia is working with Sugar CRM along with HubSpot without integration, but we're going to see the HubSpot part, not the integration part. And if you have any doubts about the Sugar CRM, please ask Stephanie, and she will be glad to help you out. Okay. So, what are we going to see today? We're going to see the HubSpot CRM and HubSpot marketing tools. The difference between these two is not many, it's not much. It's just that HubSpot CRM is based on this database that HubSpot has. I'm sorry, Asendia has inside HubSpot with properties and contacts and everything. And HubSpot marketing are the marketing tools such as landing page, email, forms, list, etc. So let's go ahead and see HubSpot CRM. So let's start with contacts. The first part we're going to see is HubSpot CRM, and we will see contacts, leads, and views. So yeah, let's go ahead and see contacts. We're going to see in this video type of contacts in Asendia CRM, important properties for Asendia's contact, those that you have to keep in mind when creating or importing files, how to create a new contact, a single contact, and how to import new contacts into HubSpot CRM. Okay, so our contacts in HubSpot can be filtered in many ways. Thank you to the property that we created, personalized for Asendias. And there are two very important properties that we should keep in mind. Life cycle stage in Sugar and HubSpot, of course. Well, you can filter the contacts depending on their state. This is meaning marketing contacts, sales contacts, leads, customers, etc. These are the life cycle stage. And Ascender subsidiary, this is a filter so you can know which contact belongs to which subsidiary. So we can keep everything organized. Other contacts, other properties that we have to keep in mind are original source and contact owner. Original source, so we can know if it was created through the website, if it came from Sugar CRM, if it came from a formulary, if it came from our an import, offline import, etc. So this is why original source is important. So you can know where this contact was created first from. And contact owner is for contacts that has an owner. In the case of Asendia, on Sure CRM, you most likely have the sales representative. In HubSpot CRM, you most likely have yourself as a marketing manager, as a contact owner. Okay, so when HubSpot was first implanted for Asendia, you had these life cycle stages predefined where you have visitors, lead, marketing qualified lead, sugar qualified lead, prospect, and customer. You will have this document available, so you will be able to know which one is the content that you are working with, and it helps you to segmentate list and to create better emails in depending on which type of life cycle stage is your contact created from. If it's a prospect, you won't send them the same information as if they were leads. So this is important because of this reason. And okay, so let's go to the practical part of this and see how to create a contact. So when you create a contact, you can either import an CSV or Excel file, or you can do it manually in case that you only have one contact or two contacts. This is very easy very easy way to do it. But if you have a list with many contacts that might be leads from a fair or something like this, you can be creating you can import a CSV file or an Excel file. And yeah, let's go and see how you do it manually. But this is very easy. You just have to go to Asendia. You will have your contacts page and go here where it says create contact. You fill out the main information, that is this one, for example. I will use this as test. Okay, so you decide who is your contact owner and choose. You don't have to fill out all of it, only the information that you actually have and that you know. Here, the life cycle stage, important. Lead status, and the subsidiary. This is very important. Those with this little dot here, you have to select one of these options to create them. And that's basically it. You click on create contact, and that will be created perfectly inside Asendia. Okay, I will go ahead and cancel this. This is very easy. Nothing else to show about it. And about importing files, I added a link here on how to import files. You can import basically contacts most likely because you are from marketing, but if you are working with sales, you might want to import companies or service tickets, etc. But you will most likely be working with contacts. Um, Okay, so I created an Excel file for you so you can use this as a template and create contacts directly with this template and upload them to HubSpot. So it will be easier. I share this template with you on an email. If you need it again, please send an email to Stephanie or let me know to my email. And I will send you this template so you can just use it to fill out the contacts and import them to HubSpot. And this is very easy process as well. You just have to go to contacts, and then enter here where it says import. On import, you will click here, start import. I'm not authorized to import anything, but the process is very easy. I will do this from my own HubSpot account, which is IAS. And here I have all the permissions, so all the I can do anything I want because I'm an administrator here. So I will go ahead and click on import, start an import. Then you just have to select this file, the file that I will send you, that you will have available as a template, so you can fill out with your contacts, and click on next. Then just click one file, one object, contacts. This is where I told you before that you can select different types of objects. So you will be working with contacts. Click on next, and then choose a file. You go to your files and select your Excel file. I will use this as an example, and you upload it. And you don't click on this, update existing. You don't click on this because you don't have the contact ID yet, because they are new customers or leads or etc. So you don't click on it. You just click next, and then you match the properties. If this file has the same name as your column here, you will be automatically matched. If it's not matched, then you just have to do it and just click on name here, first name, for example, and here you select emails, etc. And those columns that are unmatched, you just click on here on Don't Import and click on Next. Then your list is ready to upload to HubSpot. You can create a list from this import to keep on track on it, or and select a basis. I'm going to say that these are prospect or leads and finish import. Once you click here, it will upload to HubSpot and you will be able to see the contacts. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Asendia so I can show you how it looks like. So once you are here, you see, let me see as an example. Here, any of these, you will see your new records, how many of these are new, how many are outdated, because sometimes if you have the same email, HubSpot do the same match with the email, and how many errors you have on that import. So you can check on that errors and try to fix them. And you can see the date right here. If you want to see the contacts that you uploaded, you can click on here, view contacts, and you will see them here. And that's how you import a list to an Excel file to HubSpot. Very, very easy. Now here is the sample file I told you about. It's on the email subsidiary lifecycle stage. You will have it available in this link. I will share it with all of you so you can start importing your contacts. Okay, so let's see list and let's see views. The difference between list and views, how to build a list, how to build a view. So a list are contacts or companies that, based on property values and characteristics, included activities that you use for marketing. This is the main thing. You use lists to send emails, to trigger workflows, to do all these marketing stuff, and then you use views to keep analysis and see how they are working. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you on a practical matter how this works. If you go here to HubSpot and you click on list, you will be able to see all these lists that are active or static lists. We will see the difference later. If you click on here, for example, on Sugar Contacts October, you will be able to see all these contacts, and you can use this list later into marketing on email or automation workflows to trigger workflows or to send marketing emails. So, and also you can check this list growth and create reports and see performances on how this list is growing over time. See the sources, last 30 days, if they click on email, how they are doing inside your database is basically what you do with list. And the difference between these and views, you go to them by clicking on contacts, and then you click on views. For example, I'm going to use these two views that I already have here that are my contacts and Spain subsidiary contacts. You use views to change or to see in a wider picture everything that's going on with your contacts. For example, I can just click here on filters and say that I want them to be a Asendia subsidiary and I want them to be, I don't know, I'm going to see the life cycle stage and I want to see all customers, for example, and apply filter, and I will be able to see all of the subsidiary, that is in Spain, and life cycle stage, that is customer. So I will be able to see all these contents that fulfill all my filter, um, all my filters. So yeah, this is basically it. You use views to see and lists to marketing and emails and workflows. Now, when you create a list and when you create a view, you can either create a static list or an active list. This is what I told you before. If I go to list, I will be able to see that the type of list that you're creating here by static or active. And the difference between those two is that an static list, when it's saved, it doesn't update automatically. If you want to add a new record, you have to do it manually. How do you add the contact manually to a list, to an static list? Well, this is very easy. I'm going to choose this as an example. So I want to add this contact to a static list. I just have to go to here, list membership, manage, add to list, and look for the static list that I want them to be in. So it's very easy. I just click on add here, and you will have the right here. You will be able to see it right here. And also you will be able to see all the lists that this contact is a member of. And that's how you add people to a static list. On an active list is different because they are active. They will be all the time searching people that fulfill all those filters that I want them to have. For example, let's see an active list. Right here you can see the type. So let's see this one, for example. All the people that fulfill all these properties, all these filters, that they became sales qualified lead after this date, they were enrolled in this workflow, they are member of this list, or would like to speak to someone from Asendia about fashion solutions, they will be added to this list. In the moment that any of these people doesn't fulfill any of these or these, they will be out of this list. You have to be very careful with the conditionals here when you say and or, because you will you will have people either fulfilling this or this. So yeah, that's basically it about list and views. There are many filters types. I told you the basic properties that you can use, such as subsidiary, such as life cycle stage, conversion page, etc. But you have so many others that you can use. So just go play and create a few lists and views, and check what works for you for your marketing campaigns, etc. And yeah, it's okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to start this part on another video. So yeah, let's see you on the next video.